Playoffs? Playoffs? We've been waiting for the playoffs since October. They start this weekend. Let's talk about it. NBA style. Teddy covers from wagertalk.com with the big game breakdown for Sunday. NBA playoff openers. Let's talk the Celtics and the Magic right here, right now. And looking at my odds logic live odds screen right now, I'm seeing Boston minus 13.5 in most books. Heavy money to the under so far. Total in this game sitting at just 206, the lowest total on the board for any of the game ones this weekend. And the Celtics, the single biggest favorite on the board as of now. We'll see what happens once the Friday night games gets played and what Oklahoma City and Cleveland end up being favored by. But right now, Boston 13.5 is the biggest point spread on the board. I don't have any hesitation laying points at home in game one of a series with the vastly superior team. Boston does have some injury concerns. They don't need Jaylen Brown, although he's probable. I think Brown's going to play. Drew Holiday, we like it better when he's in the lineup. Al Horford, certainly two guys that we like to have for the Celtics. They're both questionable. But let's be real. Boston is essentially injury-proof. Tatum's the only guy that they can't play without, and they can win without Tatum as well. So when it comes to injuries for Boston, Holiday plays or not, Horford plays or not, I don't think it matters all that much. This has been a relatively one-sided series when it comes to the meetings in Boston. The last three meetings in Boston, Celtics 121-94, Celtics 114-97, Celtics 128-111. 17 points or more margin of victory each of the last three meetings for Boston against Orlando on this floor. So the Celtics have owned Orlando on this floor. We like him in game ones. Look at last year, what Boston did in game ones. They beat Miami by 20. They beat the Cavs by 25. They beat the Pacers by 5 and then by 16 in game two. They beat the Mavs by 18. So 3 of the 4 game ones, all at home for Boston last year, they winning by 18 points or more. Last 3 meetings against the Magic, they've all won by 17 points or more. We don't mind laying points in game one. So is there any reason here to make a case for Orlando? Well, let me talk about it. But first, I got to take care of a little business. NBA playoffs have been good for the clients and I. I mean, very good. We won double-digit units each of the last 3 years, 76 and 50 to close out the last 3 postseasons for me. That would be 60% documented over a 3-year span. We made double-digit units for the clients in each of the last 3 postseasons, up more than 70 units of profit over that 3-year span. And oh, by the way, NBA right now, been pretty darn good again. Look at my current form, 18 and 10, 64% over the last month in the association. So you might want to think about getting on board for a playoff package, or try me out this week. 7 for 77 all-access pass at wagertalk.com right now. Visit my page, wt.buzz/TC. Get 7 days, every play, every day. There's no bullshit, There's no nonsense, no bait and switch. If I have a big release, you get it. 7 days, all the plays for $11 a day. Plain and simple. Let's see if we can make some money together. Let's partner up. And of course, if you like this video, boy, we appreciate those likes. Just click that button. Thank you. The comments below, agree, disagree with me, that's fine. Just let us know what you think. And of course, if you haven't done so, we got just around 200,000 subscribers in the Wager Talk YouTube channel right now. If you haven't done so, subscribe to our channel and get instant alerts every time these videos go live. And one last piece of business to talk about, Odds Logic. I talked about looking at my Odds Logic live odds screen. Go to oddslogic.com/Teddy and get a free 7-day trial for our live odds product. I think it's pretty good. And personally, I got a 7-day trial and I haven't been able to, I've had it ever since. I'll leave it at that. So check it out for free, 7 days, oddslogic.com/Teddy. So we look at Orlando, all right? And Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, two guys who can create points, 2 guys who are legit all-stars, 2 guys who can compete with anyone on Boston. The rest of the roster for Jamal Mosley's squad, I'll just say not so much on the offensive. Good defensive teams shut down Orlando consistently and repeatedly this season. They cleaned up against weak defensive teams. We saw that down the stretch from the Magic. We saw that in their playing game. But the good defensive teams, I should say, have really given this squad a problem. And, they shot well against the Hawks on Tuesday. They hung on to 120 in that game. Cole Anthony was hitting. Anthony Black was hitting. Jonathan Isaac was hitting. I don't trust any of those guys to do that again here. Not even maybe. So I understand it seems like a big price for Boston. It is a big price for Boston. But if I'm playing, I'm laying. I do not trust Orlando to step up in class in this way. Celtics are pass for this better. That's my take for Sunday's NBA. Best of luck with all your bets this weekend. And thank you so much for watching Wager Talk TV. Again, we appreciate those likes, follows, and comments very much. Check out my page, wt.buzz/TC. Take advantage of that 7-day, $77 all-access pass. And good luck all weekend long. Cheers.